Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome to another Wargame Red Dragon deck building video. So, in the last video you saw me playing the Polish nation, and now we're going to go into a bit more, make another deck, and the next one that you guys all suggested that we try to make was a Yugo Czech deck. And I actually haven't made this kind of deck before, so we're going to do that in a bit. What is the Yugo check? The Entente. So we are going to do the Entente. Defense force. I don't know. Just Soviet Union always expected NATO to invade, so we'll just call it the Entente Defense Force. All right. So let's take a look at this. This is going to be interesting with Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia mixed together. Czechoslovakia obviously has a tank, so we've got quite a bit to go through in the logistics tab. Don't know which one to get. Let's just get the fob then, just for the time being from the Czechs. They'll probably be in front. So we've got Kolos or a Fab. They're basically the same. How do they look? I like the look of this truck better, especially with the giant spare wheel right behind. So we'll get these trucks. Any good helicopter? The Tarenti is a maybe. I'm just going to get two of these trucks. We're not going to have any helicopters this game. Shocking, I know. Alright, so CVs. Not too sure. This would be an interesting one. Gonna hold on to that. You can only get 4. And then we've got, of course, the infantry. MI-17. Okay. Alright. Ooh. That's a good tank. Alright, this is alright. This is getting a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Okay. So let's get the M84K tank and follow up with let's get a mobile infantry. So this will be our logistics tab. Now infantry is definitely going to be an interesting aspect. Ooh, wow, these light riflemen have pretty nice weapons actually. 15 man. I'm just gonna put them there just so that we can compare later on. Granton, those could be cool. Lakota, hang on. So these guys compared to Lakota. Oh, I just noticed that that's a 20% accuracy on the light machine gun for the Bratska Pez. Okay, let's look at the regular infantry here. Compared to that, okay, so the regular infantry are better, it seems. So we'll go to, like I said, remove that mountain infantry. Oh, this is another different squad here. Interesting. I think we actually want these guys. I'm surprised there's no like 90 variant for this, but we can get the Vidra. Let's go look to see if there's any other Vidras. There's Padobranci. Okay, Padobranci 90s. Probably definitely going to get one of these. Rocket, we're going to get them in wheeled vehicles. That could be interesting for fire support. Strela 2s, no. Strela 3s. I'm just looking at, ooh, drugs. I mean, they're very accurate. So, yeah, but they're 2-man squads. Okay, these can come into Vidras. I would get 12 Vidras if I got all those. Proletary, I would get 14 Vidras. Okay, that's 40. That's 40. I would get more Vidras with here. Wait. Compare Proletary to Proletary 90. Oh, that is considerable. Proletary are shock trained. Proletary 90s have a pretty damn good ATGM. I'm stuck between the two of them. Okay, Proletary 90s, you are going to get the Vidra to 50 points because just sheer firepower. I'm just going to quickly look. Conqueror's M. Let's compare the Conqueror's M to the drug. Haven't really done this. So the Conqueror M is better than the drug, but you can get more drugs. Okay. So that's interesting. We've got TO, Militia. Don't really need that. Viscardry? Okay, let's compare them to the regular Proletariat. They're the same price. Okay, so they're both shock trained. They're basically the same unit. So it's basically it comes down to what troops these guys can come into. So wheeled vehicles. Interesting. Shiloh. We're probably going to get these. But what do we want to get them in? Could do that. Just thinking here. Noisily out loud. Let's get some Shilohs, yes. And, okay, so we need to figure out if we want the Conqueror's M variant. OTC. Like I said, I haven't made this deck, so I don't really know where to start from here. I'm just kind of looking through and figuring it out as I go along. That will give us other ATGMs. Could be useful, but we will only get 6 ATGMs. You know what? Let's go get the drugs. What do the drugs come in? We've got the double recoilless. We've got... sure. We're going to get some pretty expensive ATGMs there, and Proletary. Hang on, the Proletary that'll be 35, 25. We get 14, 12. Hang on, how many do I get maximum? Okay, so that's just the same for all of it. So let's just compare the Proletary 90s to Proletary again. And the Proletary 90s are definitely better. But that's still kind of the same. Let's get Proletary 90s. And we are going to get Proletary 90s in these guys. Because of the double recoilless rifles, this is pretty good. Alright, so let's just reorganize this quickly. Shilohs are there. Drugs are over here. So, a little light on the infantry side. But we're going to make it work. Paddle Brancier looks pretty good. So, let's go to the support tab. Now, first things first, on Davos, I love these things so much. Strop 2, definitely very good. AA. Interesting, but not enough missiles for my liking. If it was just a complete Yugoslavia deck, probably. RM70, Cluster, Nevas. Now, they have changed these radar variant. They are slightly worse than the radar variant, and you can get more of them, for sure. Oh, Savas. Okay. Let's compare Sava to the Stirrup 2. And they basically perform the same function, just differently. Let's just get that. Okay. Nice artillery piece. Plummen. Is this? I think this is the rapid fire variant. Let's just check. That's the cluster, and that's the napalm. Yeah. Okay. So these guys, and let's get the radar variant. The radar-less variant, I should say. So we have no radar in this game. So big middle finger to all you seed players out there. Okay, so let's figure out how to organize this. Here, we're going to... How do I want to do this? Okay, yeah. No, not there. These go here. This goes here. Actually, no. Like that, and like that. Okay, so I've got radar, rocket artillery, radar on wheels, or non-radar wheels, AA. Okay, so we're good on that front. Let's look in here. We've got the Vihor, or the Gentle Breeze. That's what I'm calling it. I don't think that's an exact translation, but that is actually a pretty damn good tank. Let's compare it to the Czechs. Moderna. Okay. The Moderna is not as accurate as the Vihor. It's got a slightly stronger gun, but less rate of fire, but it has an autocannon on top. I think we're going to stick with the Vihor for now, so we can get more Modernas. We'll come back to that. M84 is a nice tank, fairly accurate. Let's get some of those. General good all around tank. The Igman has a nice kind of sniper variant for that price. The Patton. Hang on, let's compare the regular Vihor quickly to the Materna. Wow. Wait. Okay, so 70%, Materna is 55. This is difficult and tricky, alright. Yeah, we're going to get these guys, and let's just get some Moderna. So we are going to be a bit heavy on tanks, but that should work out fine. We have a lot of heavy tanks, so enemies beware. Let's look at the infantry tab. These guys seem pretty good above. Just looking through quickly, we've got the armored car variant, Mi2s. Ooh, exceptional optics. That should be good. This is very good optics. Ooh, oh yeah, we definitely need to get these guys. But what to get these guys in, or this? Hang on. These are both different types of sniper rifle infantry. We've got, okay, yeah, they serve completely different functions. So to really compare apple to apples, we need to have the 10-man squads to compare which we want to bring into the fight. And the special forces look to be winning out. No. We're going to get these guys. We're going to get them in the OT-64C, so they have some almost versus Malyukas, just fire at the enemy as well. We're going to get some Senki. We're going to get them in the BOV as well. So that will work out. Oh yeah, we definitely need this tank variant. Very good tank optics. Very good. And well, I was hoping there'd be better, but these are the Recon helicopters. This is faster. The problem is it only has 4 HP strength, so most anti-air missiles will take it out. And I guess we'll just throw in an MI2, just because. Okay, that should do our recon, but we are starting to run out of room quickly. The Bov Rakitas, funny little thing. Sure, let's get... I don't think I'll go through that many. I'll just get 16. What would be the harm in it? Okay, Conqueror's M. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, Prams. Prams would definitely work out. So these guys are pretty good because of the 5 HE power. They're basically anti-infantry vehicles with that range, which happen to double as having ATGMs on the side. So that is pretty good. We've got cheap tanks from World War II, but we've got plenty of tanks, so we don't need to dwell too long on that. Interesting. So, I see. So the Mi-35 is a dedicated anti-tank, and the Mi-25 is dedicated anti-infantry. And then, of course, we've got these huge... Look how big those rockets are. Oh my god, it's so funny. Gamma 2. It'd be interesting. Well, first let's get some Mi-35s up front. And what would really come down is between this and this. I think since this is going to be anti-infantry, these will serve their purpose. That means we are going to be running kind of scringy on the Air Force tab. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I'm just kind of throwing it all together, trying to figure it out. So tank, cluster, Jastreb. That's the napalm rocket variant, but we can't really afford it. Dang it. L18s, L19s. What's the difference? The L19s. Okay, I get 2 L19s. Fire and forget, but longer range. This is close. Let's get those L18s. L15M, that's 500 kilogram and cluster. It's interesting. Ooh, yeah, MiG-29. Gotta get that. That's there gonna be our napalmer. Is there any other planes we really want to grab? Super Galib. That would be good against heavy tanks. 25. We can get Seed. Super Galib is pretty good, so we need to figure out where we can reduce our cost somewhere. This is good. This would give us flexibility. But I'm thinking this is almost too much. Hang on, let's try to readjust our CVs for the time being. We could get that. That's, if that was 10 points, it would have been a done deal. 10 HP. Where? Okay, we'll do that. That should free up some points so we can get some activation points here. We need the Super Galib, Ultimate Tank Destroyer. So we've got our Air Superiority Fighters at Veteran. MiG-29 for napalm and Super Khalib for dedicated anti-tank. And now we need points somewhere else. Where should that go? Well, it can only go either vehicle tab or the helicopter tab. Was there any other vehicles that got my attention? No, ATGMs on vehicles is not too good. It looks like the helicopter tab, I guess Gamma 2s. Get some AA support. I mean, these guys will go down like they have the Gazelle problem. One missile hit and these go down too. But we've got... Okay, so now we need to balance this out like so. So, how this goes, we've got our dedicated anti-infantry helicopter. We've got a mix of anti-infantry, anti-tank helicopter, and we've got our anti-tank, anti-air helicopter in that order. So that is organized. We've got the Air Force done. Okay, so quick Navy tab. Just put this in quickly like I usually do. And we will be good to go. And time for the Muna. Muna, where are you, Muna? There you are. Alright. So this will be our Entente. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, I haven't actually built an Entente deck before. And this will certainly seem to be a fun game. A little light on the infantry, but I think this should work. Please let me know any other decks you want to see. I will be playing with this shortly, so I'll see you in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.